This is very, very brief because we have another appointment with a number of ambassadors from overseas who've come all the way to this country to advantage our economy and our relationship internationally, and they're important. The second thing I want to say is this has been one extraordinary day. I'm hearing some things I never thought would ever happen, because when those people were in the trees all those years ago, I was over here, and they were shouting the treaties are fraud, right until Sir James NRA said, hang on, that's not the narrative you need. You see what I mean? Walk in here and tell me something else, like we've got no memory. 7 decades we've been here to respect and honour the Treaty of Waitangi. And what you've heard of late is both new and true. Unfortunately, that which is true is not new, and that which is new from these other people is simply not true. Whoever said we're getting rid of the Treaty of Waitangi? Tell me. No, we didn't. You tell me whoever said we're getting rid of the Treaty of Waitangi. So stop the crap. Stop the nonsense. Stop the hysteria. Some of us were out there before you were born fighting for Maori land rights. Do you remember 1975? No, you don't. Do you remember the party that they had a land march against? It was the New Zealand Labour Party. Do you remember who started the committees to take on the protection and defeat the Crown and the Whangarei County Council? Do you remember anything from yesterday? Well, some of us do. And we ain't here to apologise. We stand for a country, as Whina Cooper said, we signed the treaty to become one people. When she was marching, where were you? When she was fighting and the legal trust was being put together, where were you? Well, some of us have got a record that we're proud of. And we're not going to be misdescribed. We're not going to be falsified. You asked me where we're going to be in 2040. I hope, because we have focused on the fundamentals that people need. Safe, affordable housing. A house system we can all access. Hopefully not us, but our parents or our children. The third thing, we want the escalators of education to be open to everybody in this country and every Maori as well. But you can't have escalators of education when you've got 55% truancy in our country. Let's stop the nonsense. And the last thing we want is a salary and income that we can live on, sufficient to keep our culture and our way of life going. Those are the four things that we aspire to, and we'll go on fighting for them. And dare I say to you, in 1935, a party came to power, party called Power Labour came to power, and started doing that. And on and went to the National Party, and they stole the ideas and did that as well. And made us number one in the world. It wasn't hopeless, and it ain't hopeless now. But if you think separatism and division is going to take us to 2040, you're dreaming. And I'm telling you, let me tell you, sunshine, I used to go to the marae where they had a thing called tikanga and protocol and respect, and not you shouting. See what I mean? See? Get an education. Get some manners. You have plenty of time. You have people speaking here. You see what I mean? All those people had a chance to talk, but here he is. All right, okay. Well, that's not the way it's going to be in 2040. It's not the way it's going to be in 2040. So ladies and gentlemen,